Welcome to another episode of the Sports Hive.
Oh my God.
That was interesting. That was very interesting. I
Oh, that's
am.
right. You don't like that, do you? You don't like that, do you?
I don't. I do
My
not.
fingers are all dry. It was horrible.
No.
Oh, welcome to
Yeah.
Sports Hive.
Welcome.
I'm Steve. This is Dom. And we're here to talk about sports after Dom calms his stomach because he just saw something that was absolutely
Well,
horrible.
no. Okay. So okay. Real quick. I don't like contacts because you pretty much just have to open your eye and and here's the thing. I can do it. I can sit here and touch my eye if I want to, but just to put contacts in, no, I just can't. I'm over it. Amen. I can't do it.
It's all good. Oh my gosh. Need contacts. You want to know why I need contacts? I need contacts because people are dying on the basketball court. They are being put in their graves. Oh, I'm sorry. This is basketball. Let me explain the context. This week, people, Ant-Man and Zion Williamson have decided they're just going to dunk on everybody, right? Zion had this amazing dunk right after Ant-Man. I don't even remember who he dunked on. All I know is...
who cares who he dunked on?
He's not alive anymore, so it doesn't even matter. He literally destroyed that man on national television, and it was amazing.
It was amazing.
He's dunked on people before, let's be clear. But this one was special. Like this one was is the dunk of the year. And there have been some really...
Even over Ant-Man?
No. Ant-Man's dunk is the dunk of the year.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Not Zion's. No, the Zion dunk's nice. But the Ant-Man dunk is the dunk of the year. It is completely the dunk of the year.
Oh, yeah. And he dislocated his finger on that one, too.
On his offhand. Offhand. That's how you know he's serious about this thing. And I love Ant-Man. This kid, he gonna try to dunk on you. If there's a possibility of him putting you on a poster, he goes for it.
Well, and the guy's name is John Collins.
Yeah, John. And first of all, John Collins is not a small man. Ain't John Collins 6'7", 6'8"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's not a small man. And John Collins gets off the floor. But you know who John Collins was I'm not jumping with? Ant-Man. Not going to do it. So I think I'm so far out that he can't possibly try to dunk. Oh my God, his nuts!
He's doing it. Oh my God! Oh, you go up, you're like, oh.
He made the wrong business decision.
Yeah, big time.
Here's my thing: if you see him winding up, why would you even stand there? You gotta know that your life is on the line right then and there, and you have to flee to safety. It's 2 points either way. He's gonna dunk on you.
Yeah.
So why would you even? Why? Yeah. I see you're looking at it now.
I just keep looking at it because I'm just what possessed you to just be I'm just gonna stand here? And that's the other part, because John Collins standing there, he had no lift on him. No lift.
I'd be what was the score of the game? Were y'all tied? Were they down 2? That's the only reason. And no, the answer is no to both. The answer is no to both.
And actually the dunk put them up because it was 65-66, and then after the dunk it went 67-66.
After the dunk it was 77-66. You want to know why? Because that dunk was worth 11 points. Every time I saw John Collins, I do like this.
Yeah.
I was Ant-Man. Yo.
Your name is John Collins, sir. John Collins.
I own you.
Yeah.
Don't even look at me. Don't try to guard me. No nothing. I own you. You're now property of.
What they say in ATL, what a big boy saying in ATL, this grown man business.
It's grown man business. Conversely, I'd attack with that guy. I'd attack with him. No, you're not.
We're scrapping right now.
No. He'd have tried to jump. I'd have grabbed him around his waist and turned him around so he couldn't make it to the basket.
True.
He never would have got there. There. Negative. I'm sorry. I will take the fine.
Flagrant 2.
Don't matter.
Foul 1. Hey.
Everybody's going to forget the flagrant. You know what everybody's not going to forget? that dunk because they're gonna be playing it all year until it gets to the ESPYs where it's gonna be the dunk of the year, and then you have to hear about it all over again.
You have to relive it once again,
and you better hope he don't use it for a freaking commercial. Because if it was me,
hey Nike, or
no,
whoever
he's
he
with
wears.
Adidas. He's with Adidas.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you know Adidas not afraid to go there too. So
they are not. They're not.
They're not. Yeah, they are not afraid to go there.
Oh my God, dead bodies all over the place, man. Freaking Wemby got dunked on week before last. We ain't get to tell you all about that.
That's actually impressive.
It is impressive. Not as impressive, but still impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive that somebody was able to do that.
He's averaging 4.8 blocks a game. So yes, that's highly impressive.
Yeah.
Highly impressive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it doesn't take away from what he's done during the season, but it's just
no, definitely.
Basically, people are gonna be lining up to be like, "Can I get this dunk on him? Can I get this dunk? Yeah, I'm part of the elite few. I dunked on Wembanyama, you know,
and that is a nice club to be in.
Yeah,
dead up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it's crazy. Ant-Man dunked on your boy, and since we're on the NBA, did you see your boy James Harden last night?
Yeah, what an idiot! Like I can't believe you tried to block your own teammate. I'm not sure if he was playing or he had a brain fart or like an aneurysm, a stroke, or you know, I don't understand.
I've come to the conclusion he was high.
You know what? You're probably right. You are probably right.
Because he's done some things in the past, and this just seems like something only a high person would do. Because
sure, you're right.
From what I understand, you lose time. Like you lose your time, and so you won't know where you're at all the time. And I'm sure he's played basketball high before, but I'm going to imagine that he was a little bit too high today. And when he made that pass, he forgot that he was a member of the Clippers, because that's the only reason why he would run at Kawhi, shooting a 3-pointer in the corner, and act like he was trying to block it. Don't make no sense at all.
Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
If they were still doing Shaq and the Fool, that would be number one. I
was flabbergasted.
That man used flabbergasted.
I was Smickledorf.
That's not a word.
Wait, time out. Is it?
Okay. Is it found in the dictionary?
Dorf.
It's probably found in a dictionary. Is it one that I would use as a black man in America? No, not at all.
Okay. It is an Urban Dictionary though.
Don't read it. Don't read it. If it's in Urban Dic, don't read it. I don't want to know the definition. That's something I can live my whole life without knowing.
Actually, yeah, I use it in the wrong context compared to this definition.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna search it. Not gonna do it. Don't want to know. I think it's bad. I think it's awful.
Don't worry, I'll tell you. The act of making someone feel uncomfortable Oh my gosh, the Urban Dictionary needs help because this is weird.
I told you.
Okay. Yep. We're just gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, you stopped when you figured out where it was going. And I was like, I already know where it's going. It's gonna end up bad.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. Look it up on your own time.
Or don't, and save yourself the trauma. Who you got? Who you have winning the NBA championship this year? I'm gonna ask you that before, and then I'm gonna ask you about the NCAAs.
NBA championship this year.
Okay, better question. Are the Lakers gonna make the playoffs?
I think that they will. How far will they get? First round, probably. Probably get a first round exit. But I mean, I will say, you know, I don't think they're in a bad position to make the playoffs. So that's why I think they will make it. But yeah, no, I don't think they're going to go too far. So my pick for winning it will be the repeat of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They're the champs. And yeah, we kind of need to start acting like they're the champs because they be playing around with people and still smacking them up. They play around for like 4 3/4 of the game, 4 quarters, 3 3/4 quarters, most of the game, and then they get to the end and they be like, "All right, so we just gonna win this. Yeah, we just gonna win this now. Thank you for being here. We got our cardio in, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock down for 2 minutes and we're gonna destroy this 13-point lead that you guys had on us, and we're gonna win."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, It's ridiculous how efficient they are and how good they are and how nobody's talking about them because the West is so stacked. So
yeah,
I don't know who can knock them off. I know the Thunder have like a better freaking record.
they're too young.
At the moment, but yeah, I don't. Who's stopping the Joker?
You're not doing that. That's not happening.
Like, there's nobody. The only okay. In
You
fairness,
can't stop a man that treats the NBA like his side job. You can't. You cannot.
I think the only person big enough to stop the Joker is probably Zion Williamson. I think
But even if you do,
he's still taller.
The Pelicans don't have an answer for Jamal Murray either.
Well, yeah, I guess they don't. I mean,
that 1-2 punch is too much for anybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that 1, 2, 3, 4 punch is too much for anybody.
True.
You gotta think.
Because you also have what's the dude's name?
Michael
Eric
Porter
Gordon.
Jr.
Michael
you got
Porter
Aaron
Jr.
Gordon. You got so many people on that squad, man.
Yeah.
Like, we ignore them as champions, and they didn't lose anybody. They just was like,
they lost one person, Chris Bowen, somebody along that.
They lost Chris Bowen, and it was like, hey, anybody want to come win the championship? And Reggie Jackson was like, sure, I'll get a championship. I'll get a championship. I'll take some of that. Freaking, I mean, it's
if you're handing them out, sir.
If you're handing them out, they got role players playing well. Freaking Christian Bronze playing well.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking DeAndre Jordan's clapping people up on the bench. Like, they're a hard squad. When Aaron Gordon, who can get you 20 and 10 every night, is your fourth option,
you're in trouble.
Yeah, like they are legitimately a team that we should be considering, even though we forget them. And everybody is slurping the Celtics like the Celtics can actually win.
They haven't shown me that they can do any of that. Yes, are they having a good season right now? Absolutely. But same thing there. They can't go 4 out of 7 games. Maybe things might be different with Kristaps. Now, I will say I don't see anybody beating them in the East, but the West is just so much more. The talent gap is crazy.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm. I have an answer.
Why does Jason Tatum take such hard shots?
First off, his whole game is based on difficulty because it's like, dude, why do you play so stiff?
This guy is one of the most talented people in the NBA. He is all of 6'10". He can shoot threes, he can handle, he can dunk. He should, by every metric, be unstoppable to everyone not named LeBron or KD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he should literally be a problem for everyone. This dude
should be
majors. If you could have a major as an NBA player, he would major in taking tough shots. This dude does not like easy shots. Like,
I don't think I've ever heard it put like that, but yeah, you're right.
Like that's what his. I just be watching him sometimes, and I'm like, you can get by this dude, right? Like, you could shoot a fall away 20-footer instead of a fall away 30-footer.
And
right?
Now that you say that, you are so right. Like, I can watch the game and be like, yeah, and that's where. And I think, you know what? Now that you say it, and we're getting into this, that's the reason why I'm like, I don't think he's the guy. He looks like the guy. He should be the guy, but he's not the guy.
You remember 7 years ago when they were like, Steph just takes bad threes, and he wouldn't go to the hole at all. He'd just take ridiculous threes. Now, granted, he'd hit a bunch of them, but they were all ridiculous. Yeah. And then one year he was like, you know what? You're going to crowd me. I'm just going to go to the hole, right?
I'm taking it to the rack. Yep.
I'm going to take it to the rack, right? That was the evolution of his game. I be looking at Jason Tatum like, you didn't learn anything from that? Matter of fact, Steph did that to the freaking Celtics and won and beat them. And I'm like, just take the easy shots. Like, you don't have to hold the ball till it's 4 seconds left.
Of basketball. Take what the defense is giving you. If they're giving you easy shots, take the easy shots. Whether you make or miss them, fine. But at least you know that you're taking.
What are you trying to prove? And who are you trying to prove?
His girlfriend's LMA, okay?
I mean,
he has to keep it up, all right?
He has to keep up winning. He has to keep up winning. What does he have to prove? You don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Apparently,
he already got a kid by her. He ain't got to prove nothing else.
Apparently he does.
Score the buckets, man.
Nah, man,
Gosh.
they're allergic to that.
He's 6'8". He jumps so high. Why don't you have more dunks? Like,
you're right.
Sometimes I watch KD, I watch Brandon Ingram. They get easy buckets.
Hey, easy money sniper.
They get easy buckets. This dude will come off of a freaking pin down, catch the ball at 18 feet, will not rise up and shoot the 18-footer, will dribble it out, wait until it's 5 seconds, thumbs down, and then hezzy into a sidestep three.
Yep. And to be 6'10", catching it at 18 feet out, dude, you don't have to even have to go into your form. You just put it up there.
Kevin Durant's game. One of the reasons why he's such a potent scorer is that from time to time, he just hits the free throw line jumper. He'll come off the curl, he'll catch it, and he'll raise up. Ain't no thinking, ain't no dribbling, ain't no pump faking.
He's 7 foot.
He knows
who's going to jump with that.
And if you got Jason Tatum on the team, on your team, chances are you don't have anybody that's 6'10" guarding him. Why? Because he generally can go by them. And even if he can't go by them, he can generally jump higher than them because he jumps kind of high for a guy that never dunks the basketball. I'm not going to lie to you. If I was Jason Tatum, you know where my points would come from?
Dunks. All of them.
You want to know why? Because I can't.
6'10".
Because I freaking
because I have 6'10". I don't have to do much to dunk anyway.
Like, yo.
I understand your sentiment. It is, it's sickening. Like, it's like, dude, you look at him, you're like, you should really be like, his boys should have to be sitting there, be like, you should be more dominant than what you are. Like, why aren't you averaging like 30 points a game? You know what I could do with your height? Like,
I'm saying,
it's annoying.
I mean,
it's very annoying.
If I had, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there with if I had his height.
If I had your height.
That's all I needed.
If only.
I would. Who needs? If my handles were that good and I had his height and his jumping ability with his shoulders, because his shoulders are massively broad.
They're super wide. Yeah.
Yeah. People don't understand because he's next to other NBA players that are kind of big too, but his shoulders are massively wide.
Mm-hmm.
What Ant-Man is doing, I would be doing. Perfect comp. You know what Ant-Man does from time to time? He comes off the freaking screen pinned down and he shoots a 15-footer. He backs you down and shoots a fall away 12-footer, right? He'll give you a hook. He'll give you an up and under. He'll go to the basket and punch on you. He won't just shoot the three.
Yep. For all you kids out there watching, in order to be successful in any level, you need to have a mid-range game. What is mid-range, you say? Anything between 22 to 14 feet. Yeah, 14, 15 feet. Yes, it's a long two, but whatever. That's going to help you in the stretch of any game.
It's going to get you easy buckets. And it's going to make your team
unstoppable, practically unstoppable.
You know what? I'm so disgusted. I'm going to move on now.
That's why I say the Celtics are doomed to fail no matter what they try, no matter what they do. I'm sorry, Jason Tatum is not your guy. He's not it.
He's not the guy that's going to championship.
And I said that a long time ago, and people thought I was crazy. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I've just been playing and watching basketball since I was 5. I'm sorry. My bad.
Let me say this, though. Even though Jason Tatum's not the guy, and Jaylen Brown is completely not the guy.
I argue that Jaylen Brown is more the guy than Jason Tatum.
He don't have a left hand. They got a squad. They have a squad. And I'll be honest with you. Even if they didn't have, if they had one of the Jays, if they had Jaylen and not Jason, or Jason and not Jaylen, they would still have this many wins because they got a freaking squad.
Yes,
like
and that squad hides a lot of their shortcomings.
Yeah, like having Derek White is balling, freaking Drew Holiday is balling, and it stop. And it's gonna make a really big difference come playoff time because even though Jason Tatum likes to take hard shots, Drew Holiday and Derek White do not. They take easy shots,
very easy shots.
They're highly efficient. So it's Al Horford. Like they have people to do the and with Porzingis playing and actually still being healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could see them making I think if they get the right matchup in the finals, like they're not going to beat Denver. They're not going to beat Denver.
Denver's
But
they're too. Denver has way too many. Well, they have people that can match up with them, but they also have at this point experience over Boston
and confidence.
Yes,
experience and confidence. Like, but yeah, as long as it's not Denver in the finals, I think they have a shot at winning it. If it's Denver,
because Jason Tatum, you can rattle him, and he's shown that. Yeah, when he gets nervous, you can tell when he's nervous. You can tell when he's trying to force something. You're like, yeah, that's not what you should be doing, but hey, do your thing.
Yeah, no, I look at the Thunder. I'm like, they're too young. I don't think they don't have enough.
I will say, if for some reason OKC does make it to the finals against Boston, I would expect it to go back and forth. But I think
Boston win that one. I think Boston win that one.
I think Boston should win it, but I think if it goes 7 games, I think SGA can put up enough.
They don't have enough people that have played in the playoffs. They don't have enough playoff pedigree. Like, they got, if I look at their top 7 people, none of them. You know who has the most playoff experience of all of the guys on their team? Davis Bertans.
Who?
Thank you. You proved my point. You proved my point. You proved my point. Or maybe Trey Mann. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is, they ain't got nothing. They ain't even like Timberwolves. Timberwolves at least have Mike Conley. He's been to a playoffs a bunch of times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and he played a lot of tough playoffs too.
Yeah, I mean, you got Rudy's been to a playoff a couple times. You got Kyle Anderson's been to the playoff a couple times. You got these guys that kind of know, even if they're not superstars. They're kind of like slight role players, but they've been around a while enough to know what it means to be in the playoffs. Yeah. Thunder got none of that. They don't have any of that.
Maybe they're just cursed from the first time Kevin Durant and all them were there.
Yeah, I mean they should have a good run, maybe to the conference finals this year, and then next year, they might be able to do something. But as long as they don't have to meet the Nuggets until the conference finals, because I don't think even next year they're not going to have enough for the Nuggets. The Nuggets are just a problem.
Well, and here's the other thing. Here's the transitive property of that. Granted, OKC does not have the championship pedigree, but if any team like that can take out Denver for whatever reason, I don't know, because that would mean either Denver got put out by somebody else or they put out Denver.
Well, okay, and the thing about the NBA is, and I know we've been on the NBA for quite a minute, but the thing about the NBA is, you generally don't get an upstart team that just makes it all the way to the championship.
Right.
Normally, to win the championship, you have to have gone through the steps and been in a conference finals before, whether you won or lost. You have to have been in it before you make it to the championship and actually have a shot at winning. Right? You might make it, but you get blown the heck out. Like the Thunder did, or like freaking LeBron did, or whatever. That's generally how that works. So. Yeah.
You learn to pace yourself.
Yeah, and you just learn the general tenor of it, man. Playoffs are a different animal, and if you don't have experience, you don't know, right?
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. And it's the reason why. It's the reason why I know the Cavaliers and the Knicks and the Magic, they all look good. If I were any of them, I would not want to play the Heat. Not at all, right? I would not want to play the Bucks or the Celtics because they've got the experience, and that means something.
Well, the Heat, they're just scary. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care what anybody says. The fact that Jimmy Butler went quiet like how he is right now for the entire season and then completely came alive during the playoffs.
And it's going to happen again. I don't think they have enough though.
And that's Miami's issue. They're going to go as far as Jimmy Butler can take them.
No. They're going to go far as far as Bam's going to be Bam. Got to have another guy. Scary Terry is Ghost Terry. He's scary because he's a ghost now. So who does that leave on the floor? That leaves freaking Jamie Jazzquez. So,
that's true.
There you go.
This is true.
I like the Knicks better than like anybody not named the Celtics or the Bucks, only because Jalen Brunson's so hard to stop.
Yeah, he is.
The Knicks are down Julius Randle, an all-star, and they're about to make the playoffs in like the 3rd or the 4th seed. Yeah. You got freaking Josh Hart out here looking like he needs a new contract, yo.
Well, that also shows you how weak the East is right now. Not to discredit the Knicks. I mean, they're balling, but still.
Yeah, I mean, dominate. Are you gonna watch the Tyson Jake Paul fight?
Yeah, watch my die on live TV. Absolutely.
I said I was gonna get the fight, and then I realized this is Mike Tyson. So one of two things is going to happen. Either the fight's going to be really long and it's going to suck, or it's going to be really. I'm going to be mad I paid for it. So I'm just going to wait on Twitter.
It's true. I'm with you on that. I've got to that point myself too. Like the really good fights, you're like, yeah, nah, I'd just rather wait now, and like maybe watch a recap of it, and then when it hits YouTube, like, okay, give me the short and condensed version.
Dude, the freaking Anthony Joshua and New England fight.
Mm-hmm.
When he knocked out the dude that Tyson Fury almost lost to. Anthony Joshua knocked him flat out in like the third round. So it's either going to be quick and I pay too much money for it, or it's going to be long and it's going to suck. So
yeah, I just want to kind of jump into Jake Paul's psyche about this. Like his team,
give me the money. That's the psyche. Come on.
True. But to what expense though?
How much money is he making? Because if he's making $20 million, and Mike Tyson, Mike is old, and Jake Paul is an actual fighter.
I wouldn't step into the ring with Mike Tyson until I'm stepping in there with his corpse. Like,
Agreed.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I don't care how old this man gets. I'm not doing it. Like my training regimen, if I had to fight Mike Tyson, would be cardio because. Just like you said, if it's gonna go really long, it's gonna suck, and that's me dancing the entire time. Like, get away from me, sir! Please get away from me. Absolutely not.
Oh my God! Here's the thing: Jake Paul is doing this for the money, and we all know he was doing it for the money. But here's the thing: he always
does it for the money.
Ask me how much money are we talking?
$100 million.
I get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $100 million. I get in the ring with him for $100 million right now.
Well, I never confirmed it, but like for $100 million,
I wouldn't even train. How hard can he hit me?
How hard can he hit you?
What's gonna happen? He's gonna knock me out. That's one punch. I'll be fine.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Oh, that's
you think he's gonna kill me?
Yes. That's a moral conundrum, dude. No, like for hey, you want to get in the ring? You want to get in the ring for Mike Tyson?
Man,
really?
I give you $100 million. I outweigh him by 85 pounds.
That means nothing to Mike Tyson.
Hold on, slow down. You know what? Listen. That man is going to knock me out. Or he's going to hit me in one place so hard that I'm not going to get up off the ground.
Or he's going to kill you.
Wait. He's not going to.
He's going to kill. So
how's he going to kill me? He's going to knock my head off my shoulders.
Yes. Yes. Like a rock'em sock'em robot. Yes.
If he dies, he dies.
Exactly.
No,
absolutely
man.
Not.
No. Look, man. Look. Okay. He's going to hit hard. It's going to hurt. I'm going to be in the hospital pissing blood for like a week. And after that, I'm going to go back to my regular life with $100 million.
You're going to be like Rocky and Rocky IV. When he was telling what's the boy's name? Michael B. Jordan in the Creed movie. He's like, yeah, he broke something in me. And that hasn't been right yet. That's going to be you. He's going to break something in you. And the doctors just can't see or fix.
Irrational fear of Mike Tyson. Rational fear of Mike Tyson, but irrational at the same time. What? Listen.
This guy was fat. He went from fat
I got 35 summers left. I only have 35 summers left. Come on.
You're going to cut him short. You're going to cut him dramatically short.
No, I'm not.
You're going to cut him dramatically short.
Listen.
You know what? You won't even be able to spend that $100 million.
Listen.
Your wife would be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so upset he's gone. But thank you so much."
You do know that with $100 million, they can just bring me back to life, right? He'll hit me. I'll die. They're like, he's worth $100 million. Bring him back to life. Oh,
Oh my God.
he'll hit me. I'll die there, whisper in my ear. The check cleared. I get right back up. Go. I'm good, baby. Let's Steven, you're walking on your hands. I know. It's okay. My brain hadn't figured out where my feet are yet.
Oh man. Like $100 million. Look, they be like, yeah, for $100 million. I'm like, I would do it so grudgingly. Like, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to do it.
Listen, man. All right. So since we're talking ridiculousness, I'd do it. I'd get in the ring, right? I'd have to have a head guard on, right, to make sure he doesn't knock
more than that.
Make sure he doesn't knock my eye out because I'd like to keep my eye. But I'm gonna tell you right now. We get in there. I'm lasting 2 rounds. You want to know why? Because I'm running the first round, and when they come out the second round and he mad, I'm gonna swing 1 punch at him. I know I'm gonna miss because it's Mike Tyson. He's gonna duck under it. He's gonna pivot, and he's gonna hit me with a hook, and I'm gonna go down. That's how it works. Now,
dude, I'm going down if he grazes me.
Hold on. Wait, if I do it right, he hits me in the front of my head and not the side. Okay? Because what I don't want to lose is my balance. I don't want him to burst my eardrum while knocking me out. Okay?
His hand's going through the front of your face.
No, I might have on the head guard. I'm gonna have my hands up. I'm gonna swing, and I'm gonna see him move, and I'm gonna go, and he's gonna knock me out. It's all good.
Mrs. Howard, we've never seen a concussion like this before.
Bruh. I'll be fine.
We've never seen a concussion to this magnitude.
I'll be fine.
I'm learning how to hug it out the entire time because that's all I'm doing. He comes in.
Okay, see, let me tell you about that right there. That sounds like a good plan, but I've watched tape of Mike Tyson, and when people come to hug him, he normally hits them in the ribs. Now, here's the thing. Getting knocked out, right? Getting hit in the head by Mike Tyson, it might bust my eardrum. It probably going to knock me out, right? Mm-hmm. If he hits me in my ribs, you know what happens when you have a lacerated kidney or a lacerated liver? No, thank you. Please knock me out. Like, you know what it feels like to have cracked ribs?
No.
Okay, I've had a rib fracture before. I'm here to tell you, I almost would rather die.
That's fair. I understand that.
You know what I mean? Like he could hit you hard enough to puncture your rib. I mean, not to like cause your
but like you said, if you want him to punch you in the head, now you're risking CTE.
Okay, CTE is concussions over time. I'm having one for $1 million. I know people that have had multiple ones for much less.
True. But that concussion comes from Mike. Like, okay, you give me $20 million, I'll fight Floyd. I'll fight Mayweather.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm not doing that with Tyson.
This is why I don't follow the logic. You're so afraid of Tyson knocking you out. If you fight Floyd, he's gonna hit you a bunch of times in your face.
But not as hard as that one punch from Tyson.
Maybe not as hard. But 1 times 100 sounds really bad until you get hit like 50 times 20. Now, if we do the math, that one punch is very embarrassing. And it's going to knock you out. But guess what gets you closer to CTE? Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
I watched enough Floyd to know that even in his old age now, or older age, he's going to dance. That's fine. He's going to tire me out.
You haven't calculated in what your face going to look like at the end of it. Tyson hits you in your eye, you're going to have a black eye. You might lose an eye. Okay. All right.
I don't think I want to lose the eye.
I don't think you want to lose the eye either. If Floyd hits you in your face 50 times, your face is going to look like an eggplant. All of your face will look like an eggplant. And it might not turn back. It might not turn back the other way. That's all I'm saying. Dear God.
$100 million.
Well, yeah, $100 million. They'd be like, hey, Steve, I might want to fight you for $100 million tomorrow. Where? Where? You got to be in your draws. I don't care. It's all right. It's $100 million. Because after I get it, none of this is going to matter. None of it.
I'm disappearing off the face of the planet.
I'm not even disappearing. I'm gonna be around, so you can see what I'm doing with this $100 million.
No, I can't do it.
Okay. Okay. So you don't. If Mike Tyson's getting $20 million for this fight, we can safely assume that Jake Paul is getting at least $50 million for this fight.
Right.
And for $50 million, I'd fight Mike Tyson. Moving on. For 50, I'd fight Mike Tyson. Yep, sure.
I'd watch.
You'd watch? You want to fight him for $50 million?
Very begrudgingly, like I said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and a 5. Yep, I think you do it too. I was counting zeros. I was trying to make sure I knew exactly how many zeros we're talking about.
Yeah. That's gonna be a long. How many rounds? It's like 10 rounds or 12 rounds, right? It's a long 36 minutes.
For who? For me? You mean a long 4 minutes and 13 seconds? I know exactly when I'm getting knocked out. Shoot, I'm gonna last the first 3 rounds because I'm gonna be running and I'm gonna have my back to him half the time so he can't hit me. In that second round, I'm gonna dance a little bit, right? I'm gonna dance a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw that punch, the one that I know is gonna get me knocked out, and it's gonna be over. Shoot, I mean, it's gonna be like 40 seconds into the second round when I throw the punch. The other 30 seconds is them just making sure I'm still alive. That's it.
I guess, man.
I'm willing to take that chance. Then I can go see Cleopatra every weekend.
Oh my gosh!
Who you got winning the NCAAs, man? Well, do you watch college basketball? Both of them, men's and women's.
So, in my bracket, my men's bracket, I have UConn winning.
All I know is their coach. I don't even know who their coach is anymore.
I forget the guy's name. It's a black guy though.
Yeah, it's Kevin.
Something.
What about the women?
Say again.
What about the women?
South Carolina all day, man.
Dan Hurley is the coach of UConn. Danny.
Oh yeah, that guy. Wait, really? Since when? Oh yeah. Wait, black guy retired? Oh man.
Did he retire? I thought he got fired.
Oh, okay. Same thing.
Not the same thing, but okay.
Same thing.
That's it, but okay. Well, yes, and you got USC winning, South Carolina winning.
South Carolina, the Gamecocks, baby.
Yeah, that's a reasonable pick.
Well, I mean, here's my rationale. 1, they went undefeated in the season. 2, they lost a good amount of their players this past year and still went undefeated this year. 3, Malaysia Fulwiley, nasty. 4th, even without Cardoso in a few games, they still won. Like and then on top of that, Dawn Staley plays like 8 or 9 deep. That is remarkable.
Yeah, because she's a very good coach and a very good leader.
Exactly. And they're not the biggest, but they just play ball.
How come they're not the biggest? You know how big Cardozo is? Cardozo is.
Yeah, she's 6'7".
She is a very substantial individual.
Yeah.
Yo, that man jumped out the crowd, saw her, and was like, "Nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it."
No. I told you stop messing with these nice people.
I told you stop messing with these nice people.
It's like, yeah, whoa. Okay, all right, gotta go.
Much bigger up close.
Objects in the mirror.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, dog.
Yeah, but no, I got and I actually have LSU losing in an upset to where's my bracket? I can tell you exactly who.
You know what? I wish I knew more about the women's game so I could make a women's bracket. I really do.
And the funny thing is, I know more about the women's college teams than I do the men's. So I know not for sure that I'm going to win, but I'm going to place pretty high in this bracket.
Well, the crazy part about that is I think I'm going to watch more women's games than men's games.
No, there's nothing funny about it. It's because it's gotten to a point it's more competitive. It's entertaining to watch compared to the men's.
Completely.
LSU. Where they at? LSU. All right, so I have UCLA beating LSU in the Sweet 16.
Really?
Yep. Because I don't think that LSU has the drive. You know, that's what I'm getting after seeing them a few times this year. I'm like, the Bayou Barbie thing, she has way too much to prove. She's got her NIL deal money. Yes, and then her personality, I just don't necessarily like either.
She's from Philly, so you're not supposed to like her personality. But I think I'm hoping that they're approaching this as a revenue making opportunity for themselves, like the other players that are on the team. Because if they were to make a deep run, they would, avail themselves of NIL money as well. So, I'm hoping that, but I don't know. I only seen them play like 2 times.
In the championship game, I have basically South Carolina versus UConn. So Don Staley versus Gino Auriemma. It's got to happen at least once, so passing the torch.
So that Don can win and then be the preeminent women's basketball coach in the nation.
Exactly. That's the story. That's the story, man. That's the narrative I'm pushing.
That would be nice. It would be nice.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
I wish
what about you?
I want to see Juju play. I want to see Caitlin play. I want to see Don's team play. You know what I mean? That's it.
I'm with it.
I don't know anybody on the men's side. I didn't do a bracket this year because I don't know anybody. Oh, there is one kid I want to see play. I want to see that kid from North Carolina State play because it seems as though they have a chance to make a run because they play inside out. And they have what some people say is one of the 5 best big men in the NCAAs this year.
Yes.
So,
have you ever heard of Big Cozy?
I have not heard that name.
Oh my gosh!
Is that what they call him?
Yeah, Big Cozy, what they call him.
Yo, I heard him talking in an interview saying that all his life he wanted to be a guard, and then he recognizes that he was given a Zach Randolph body. I was like, this dude is very self-aware.
This dude is 7 foot.
Is he 7 foot? I didn't know he was 7 feet tall.
He's 7. He's 7.
Oh, they gonna make a real run.
Well, he plays for St. John Fisher University.
Oh no, we're not talking about the same guy. We're not talking about the same guy. You're talking about a different guy. Yeah. Big Cozy. What's his name?
Connor Williams.
Connor Williams. Let's look this man.
Big Cozy.
He plays for who?
St. John Fisher.
They didn't even make it. Oh, you're talking about that big man. Yeah. First of all, that man ain't doing nothing. He can't. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna talk bad about that man. I'm not. Yeah. I was about to say something. It was not nice at all. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I was about to say something. It was not nice at all. I was gonna let it ride.
7 foot, 360 pounds, man.
Yeah, no, he's got some skill to him. I did see a couple minutes of his plays. That man's 360 pounds. Jesus.
Yeah, 60 pounds. Yeah, they're in Division 3, so
whenever
that tournament comes on.
Ain't no fast breaks. But yeah, that kid he's a grad student too. That kid from North Carolina State, DJ Burns. Yeah, he's a grad student. I did not know that. That means he's old. He's like 20 something. But yeah, he's 6
that dude. Yeah.
He's 6'9", 275. He's substantial.
I saw him play the ACC championship game.
Man, he was giving them Carolina boys a business. I was like, ooh, it's gonna be hard for y'all to live that one down. Losing North Carolina State in the ACC tournament. Ugh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, UNC does not have the same luster that they used to.
They are one of the best teams in the nation, though. I saw them play today,
but they're so prone to get. They're so prone to lose.
But everybody in college basketball is now, man. The 18-year-olds and the talent spread across, and there's one of the reasons why nobody knows not nobody. The reason why there isn't a following like there normally is because the talent is so spread out, and it's parity. So on any given day, if one dude gets hot, that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to check the scores. Yeah, that's certainly why they call it madness. They haven't been many buzzer beaters this year, though. I thought they would be more on the first day. But
you only had it's really not that many games. Well, no, the first. Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games so far. There should have been at least one buzzer beater. You got the date.
You still have the games tomorrow because the West. A lot of people from the West play. Some people from Midwest. So you got a decent number of games. So But I don't think the buzzer beaters really happen until the second round because then
they happen in the first round. A little bit. They used to happen in the first round. Things are drastically different though. Like these games are not even close. Like Oakland beat freaking Kentucky by 4 points, right?
Wait, Texas Tech is playing NC State right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta finish watching this game.
Yeah, 23-22.
I gotta go. I gotta finish watching this game. Let me look at this box score real quick while I'm here. Oh, this man only has. Oh, well, no, he shoot 50% from the field. Freaking 4 for 8. He got 8 points. Okay.
Tennessee is blasting St. Peter's.
They're boxing him all the way out. That man only has 1 rebound. Anyhow, but yeah, that's where I am. I'll be watching some games tomorrow. I did want to talk about some NFL stuff, but that'll have to wait. I mean, Russell and Justin, freaking the Eagles trying to load up, the Vikings looking like a dumpster fire. Atlanta got Big Kurt out there, and they trying to get him to go to Magic City. All this stuff. Yo, the Chargers just losing people left and right. Who's Justin Herbert gonna throw the ball to? They lost Mike Williams and the other guy. I'm like, yo, if I was Justin Herbert, I'd be like, y'all are screwing up, yo.
Y'all better give me somebody.
Yo,
pull somebody from college or something.
That man got all the money in the world. Now he ain't got no receivers. Or freaking Cowboys were like, we ain't got no money, so we're not gonna sign anybody. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? I mean, we got 2 players, but they're not sexy signings. So I don't know.
Hey man, Jerry, he's just trying to push the valuation up, whatever. Push the narrative of America's team.
Man, that man's fighting a lawsuit right now, so I understand why he ain't.
What, the baby mama lawsuit?
Yes.
That's reckless. I'm sorry. That's reckless, man.
Look, and it has to be something because they allowed it to go forth out of Texas, and that normally that would have been squashed. Clearly, there's something that they're gonna have to fix. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we're not going to be better next year than we were last year, and that makes me sad.
True.
That makes me sad.
It'd be interesting to watch the Cowboys this year. With Mike McCarthy and Dak on a prove it basis.
Oh, ain't nobody worried about them, man. It's all about the defense. The defense don't get no stops. Dak ain't gonna be doing. Oh, and we ain't got no running back. Please, let's not even.
They're having open trials, right?
They are. You see, Cat Williams tried out. He ran a freaking 5-second 40.
I mean, hey, for his age, that's not bad. It's not bad at all for his age. I'm just saying.
You trying to make me use profanities?
Seriously.
I generally don't use them, but I feel like
a 5-second 40 for his age, not bad.
It's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Okay.
It's not funny at all. Oh my god. Anyhow, but yeah, no, we'll talk more about that next week. I think we got the draft in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Next week will definitely be heavy on the NCAAs because
oh yeah,
it'll be in the thick of it next week. But
I need some buzzer beaters. I need some fights. I need some ejections.
That's what I'm. Oh no, I don't need no ejections. I just need some buzzer beaters, yo.
Yeah.
I need drama in the men's game so I can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch. Because if I don't get no buzzer beaters, I'm not gonna watch.
True. Yeah. I like close games. So it's like, yeah, give me something.
So, but anyway,
give me something good.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Sports Hive. We will see you on the next episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Well, good luck on your brackets. You're gonna need them.
Yeah, they're gonna get busted
all the way up.
Oh yeah.
See you guys next week.